So hi everybody, can you see me and hear me clearly? Am I audible and visible? Happy Diwali everybody. I can see a lot of people who have joined in. Amazing. Mansi, Malpika, Sunita, Farida, someone called Gamer Pro 3647. Okay, I like your name as well, and happy Diwali to you too. Ganga, Anu, Shamalata, Jayashri, Shweta, Isha, Farida, Sunita, Sumita, Pauline, Navya, Pooja. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. So, to make this festival of lights all the more special, what we are going to do today is we are going to make edible diyas. So I thought, this Diwali, let us create something very, very special and very, very unique. And since kids are also at home, we should do something where we can involve our kids as well. So we decided to do these edible diyas. Now they look absolutely amazing. We are going to do 2 versions of these diyas. Okay. So for the first variety, what we are going to use is these kind of baskets. So these are chart baskets that you usually get in the market. Yeah. And for the other type of diyas, we are going to use these type of molds. So now you can use cupcake molds, which you get in the market, plus the cupcake liners, or you can get these molds easily available in any local utensil shops. So you can buy these. In fact, this will give you a better shape to your diyas, but just by using your normal cupcake mold as well, you can make wonderful, wonderful looking diyas. Okay, so let's try to make this recipe a very easy recipe, very simple recipe, which you can definitely do it along with your kids as well. And please pay attention throughout the live session, because again we are going to give you a very, very simple what do we say, very, very simple quiz which you guys are supposed to participate, and you can win Amazon vouchers as well. Okay, so what we are doing is we are starting with okay, so what we are doing is I'm melting the chocolate. Now this is compound chocolate that I've taken over here. Last live session, I had also used pure chocolate. So here also you can use mix of pure chocolate and compound chocolate. You can completely use compound chocolate, or you can completely use pure chocolate as well. Okay, so let us start by melting it. This is the double boiler method. So in case anybody is new, just starting out, if you are a beginner, this is the simplest method of melting your chocolate. There are no chances of burning your chocolate, and it is very, very safe method to melt your chocolate. Okay, so now I have taken dark chocolate over here. You can use milk chocolate as well, and you can also use white chocolate. Okay, but we want to make our diyas look brown in color, hence I have taken dark chocolate, right? Apart from this, to fill these cavities, you can make lot of variations. You can use cake, you can use mithais, you can use just nuts, lot of nuts into the recipe. Okay, so this is what we are going to start with. Now, while my chocolate is melting, what else I'm going to do is, in a small dish like this, I'm going to use some warm water. Just a bit of warm water, and into that I'm soaking my kesar. So we are soaking saffron strands over here. We are going to use this at the end of the recipe just to decorate our diyas properly, but we have to make the water when we are starting the recipe. Okay. So as we all know that the warm water, what happens is that when you mix warm water and saffron, the saffron will start leaving its color and the water is going to look yellow in color, right? Now into this, once the color becomes slightly yellow, I'm going to add some almond strands in that, some almond flakes in that. Okay, like you get something like this in the market. So you can use that. In that particular yellow water, we are going to soak our almond strands, and that is what is going to act as a wick for your diya. So दिया के ऊपर जो भी हम जोत लगाने वाले हैं वो भी हमारा ड्राई फ्रूट, वो भी एडिबल होने वाला है, और उसके लिए हम लोग आलमंड स्ट्रैंड्स यूज करने वाले हैं. तो आलमंड स्ट्रैंड्स ऐसे तो दिखते हैं वाइट, तो उसको येलो कैसे बनाएं? फॉर विच वी हैव यूज्ड सैफरन वाटर. अब आप केसर का पानी यूज कर सकते हो, या तो फिर आप now the chocolate has started melting, या तो आप केसर का पानी यूज कर सकते हो, या तो आप हल्दी का पानी यूज कर सकते हो. सो जस्ट इन अ स्मॉल कप ऑफ वाटर you can put a pinch of haldi. Okay, so let me just show you that. I had already done it because I wanted to show you the color. Okay, so almond strands, they are going inside the haldi ka pani, and that is how they are getting that natural color. Okay, so in today's recipe hum log koi bhi color extra like no gel color, no food colors we are going to use. We are trying to keep the recipe as natural as possible. Okay. What is going to do today? So today we are making edible diyas. Okay, for that we have started melting the chocolate. How are you guys celebrating Diwali? What are you making at home? Nalini, Dipti, Sanjana. Hi guys. Thank you so much for joining. And I know it's a Sunday, and you guys must be doing a lot of preparations at home for your Diwali celebrations. So we started by making faral, Maharashtrian faral. So where we make chaklis, we make karanjis, we make shankarpale, so sweet and savory both. How are you guys celebrating it? I have just started melting my chocolate. Nothing else I have done. Okay, I have just started melting my chocolate, and I have soaked Kesar Strands. So Kesar saffron strands we have soaked in warm water. That is the only thing that we have done up till now. Manish says we are also more excited to see this. Lovely. And you try to involve your kids. Okay, they will just enjoy this process too much. In fact, they will give you many more variations that you can do in the recipe. So do involve them. And when we involve our kids in any recipe, in any food preparation, they love to eat that product too much, है ना? So बच्चों को involve करना चाहिए kitchen में. Lot of learning happens inside the kitchen, right? So lovely. Made faral already. Awesome. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, now the chocolate is melted nicely. Into this, what we are going to do is we are going to use such. So these are chart baskets that you get easily available in the market. Okay, you can just dip the entire thing into this. Okay, like that. So kids are going to have a lot of fun dipping their chart baskets into something like that. Okay. Sindhu, can I have that plate, please? Sindhu, from the refrigerator, get the plate now. Or you can just ask them to use any brush, paint brush, and ask them to paint it. Okay. So this is the simple cavity that is already ready. Remove extra chocolate. Now this we are going to set it into the refrigerator. Okay. So let me just show you. Once you set it into the refrigerator, it looks something like this, right? And you saw how it is looking right now. This, just have a closer look. Remove any extra chocolate and just place it on the parchment paper. Using parchment paper is very, very important. So do not skip that at all. Or you can use normal butter paper as well, which is available into the stationery shops. Remove extra chocolate. Otherwise, when you place it, place this particular thing on the butter paper, what is going to happen is lot of chocolate is going to drip down and it will not take proper shape. Okay, so you will have chocolate, extra chocolate like this, which doesn't look good. So the food presentation also should look very, very nice when you are making a special food preparation. So few more this thing we will do, and then we will refrigerate it for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, now this is very, very easy method. The second method that I'm going to show you, that is a no bake method as well, or you can bake those shells as well, right? So let us just finish this particular thing. And while I'm doing it, can you all tell me the meaning of Deepavali or Diwali? Yeah. As a great baker, you would super busy. Wow. But doing today also session, lovely. Shajita, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so you guys let me know in the comment box what all recipes you want to see, and we will come live and we will do that session specially for you. Okay. Even it is a busy day for you all, still you guys are here. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you spending your precious time here with me. Yeah. So now the tray goes into the refrigerator for up to 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, we will do the next recipe, right? So for the next recipe, what we are going to do is just keep this away. For the next recipe, we are going to use biscuits. So you can use Oreos as well, or you can use such 2 packets of Bourbon cookies, right? Simply put them into the mixie with the cream. We don't have to remove the cream at all. Okay, 2 small packets of 10 rupees I have taken over here. In this particular 2 packets, you can make almost 6 cookies, or six edible diyas, right? So this is what we can do. So Festival of Lights. Okay, so yeah. Anything else? Rows of lights, lovely. And why do we lit diyas during Diwali? Does anybody know that? I want to see your answers. Diwali means Festival of Lights. Someone is saying, Sandhya is saying, I made coconut laddus. Wow. Besan laddus, anybody made? Basket made up of wafers? Yes, yes. So these are wafer baskets. These are chart baskets that you get in the market. So they are already in that particular shape, right? So you don't have to take much efforts in that. The second one, for getting that shape, you really have to take efforts. Okay, so I'm making one recipe which is like super easy, and kids can do that and they will have a lot of fun doing it. And the another recipe is, if you really want to bake something, or really want to show your creativity using very easily available ingredients, you can do that as well. Because Ram God came home after Vanvas. Amazing. Wonderful answer. Okay, Shri Ram back to Ayodhya after 14 years. Yes. Right. So, that is absolutely a right answer. And another thing is that, see, it is like it shows that victory of good over evil. Yeah. So, that one particular event, yes, it really made us believe that God is still there. And there is always a victory of good over evil. To remove the darkness, a wonderful Ekta's blog. Ekta says to remove the darkness and celebrate the happiness of Lord Rama. Amazing, lovely. Share with us a PDF file note. So Meena, the recipe, the entire recipe, you are going to get it below the description of this video. Okay, so what exactly ingredients I am using over here? What is the quantity, exact quantity I am taking? Everything will be available in that. Right now, just check if it is properly done or not. Okay, let me just show you the texture. When you use the cream itself, you can bind this particular cookie mixture properly into diyas as well. Right? Have a look at this mixture. Even if you see that little bit pieces of biscuits are still there, you can quickly crush them using your hands. And don't remove the cream. Cream is very much essential because if you are using cream, in that case, you have to use less butter. So do not skip the cream at all. Okay. With the cream itself, if you just try to bind it, you can see it is binding very well. Now, in this particular mixture, what I'm going to add is soft butter. I have not taken melted butter. This butter was at room temperature for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So I'm using this particular butter. Okay, it is not melted butter. So put that. And now you are going to make a wonderful dough out of this. Now, in this particular dough, you don't have to add anything else. Literally, you don't have to add anything else. You can use Marie biscuit instead of Bourbon cookies, and you can, if you want to make it very, very festive, and if you want to give it a desi touch, you can add pistachio powder. Okay, so it is going to look slightly green as well. Or you can give that natural color to your cookies or to your diyas. But since I wanted to make it kind of brown in color, I'm using Bourbon cookies. If I use Oreo cookies over here, it is going to make my diyas look very dark. And since we are already doing the chart basket, which are dipped in dark chocolate, the other one I'm trying to give it a slight lighter shade. Okay. Now, see now, have a look at the mixture. Now everything has come together. This particular mixture goes inside my cupcake tray. So in that, I'm using the cupcake liners. Okay, after this is done, let me make the tray first and then I will tell you what you can do with this particular tray. Okay, now this is the only method which is not tricky as such, but it is the only method which is time consuming in the entire recipe. Rest everything is really, really simple and very, very easy. So all this dough you can make in large quantity and you can actually refrigerate this dough. Okay, so this dough that I'm making, you can make it in large quantity, put lot of biscuits into your mixer, put butter into that, and then you can just refrigerate this dough. So if you want to store this for a longer period of time, you can even freeze it. So use good quality Tupperware container or you can cling wrap this dough and you can use it for at least 7 to 10 days, right? So when you want to make a lot of edible diyas at home, you can use this particular method. Now try to put everything into the cupcake liners like this. Okay, so it is going to look something like that. Now, just by using your hand, or if you have a rolling pin in your house, you can just start pressing all of that. Okay, so just press it using something. You can use rolling pin and you can just try to create a cavity in the center. All right, create a cavity in the center. First press everything nicely, then if you think that the batter, if the dough is very, very less, then you can go ahead and put more and more batter. Okay, more and more dough. So now here I'm feeling that the batter is very less. Just going to. So depending on the size of your cupcake liners, this is going to change. How much dough you need, or how many cookies or how many diyas you are getting, everything will change depending on the size of your cupcake liners. Okay, you get mini cupcake liners as well, the ones which we had used while we made the Ferrero Rocher chocolate. So those are quite smaller than these. If you are using a bigger than this particular size, then you are going to use more cookie dough, or you are going to use more and more of this particular dough, and you may get less diyas or less shells for your diyas. Okay, just by using your hand, you can do this. You're also achieving some. Which biscuit are you using? So I'll repeat the recipe again for people who are joining late, but I'm using Bourbon cookies over here. Okay, Bourbon biscuits that you get in the market. So we are using that because they have slight light brown in color and they look absolutely amazing. If you are, you can use Oreo cookies as well. Okay, but if you are using Oreo cookies, the diyas are going to look very, very dark in color. So we will just try to avoid that. Any other queries you are having? Okay, cookies instead of Bourbon can we use Parle-G? Yeah, Ashia, you can use Parle-G or what other Marie biscuit as well, but it is going to look very, very light brown in color. Okay, so in that case, what you can do is you can add chocolate powder, or you can add a bit of cocoa powder into your mixture. So that also you can do. Yes, you can add pistachio powder to make it look green. So use natural products to give natural color to your diyas. Any other queries? Can you please repeat? I joined. Yeah, I'll repeat it once. I can't find the recipe. So World of Gamers, I'm going to put the recipe in the description box, but I'll just repeat the recipe for you one more time. Okay, let me just set it into the refrigerator and then I will let you know. Okay, now see, kids will have a lot of fun getting their hands dirty. So do involve your kids in this. It is a vacation time for them. And like I said, when you involve them in making something like this, they love to eat that food. Okay, so please do involve them. Ask them to take measurements. So that is the best way of learning mathematics. So a lot of things you can teach your kids in kitchen. Can we use Oreo? Yes, definitely you can use Oreos. I'm trying to see the recipe while watching. Okay, not a problem. I'll just repeat it. Okay, as of now, we have made the shells. So just try to create the cavities like that. Okay, so in the center there is cavity. Okay, we are going to freeze this. We are going to freeze this for at least 30 minutes. If you want to refrigerate this, then you can refrigerate that for up to a day or so that the shells become like very firm. They set very well. The butter is formed up, and then you can put whatever you want to put inside this particular shell. Now I'm going to I'm going to freeze this for 30 minutes so that I can show you how it looks. But you can also bake this. So the same tray that we have made, so the same tray goes inside your OTG, preheated OTG or preheated convection microwave, and you are going to bake this for at least 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes are more than enough. Now why 5 to 7 minutes? Because the cookies, the Bourbon cookies that we have taken over, or any biscuits, ready-made biscuit that you have taken over here, it is already baked. So you don't have to add anything else. Butter also we are adding just a bit so that everything, that dry powder comes together. Okay, that is the simplest cookie dough that we have made over here. Now you can bake this only for 5 to 7 minutes. If you are going to bake this for 10 minutes, they are going to burn, because see, they are only so small. They are very small, right? Tiny. So you cannot bake it for 10 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes is more than enough. Let them cool down and then you can use it for your further process. Okay. So now this goes into the freezer, and get the almonds. Almond dabba is also in the refrigerator. Please get it. Okay, so what we did up till now is I took Bourbon cookies. These 2 packets I took. In that I added up to 1 tablespoon of soft butter. So butter which was at room temperature. You can take unsalted butter. You can take salted butter as well. Any butter is fine. There is already a little bit salt in this particular recipe, so you can actually go ahead and use unsalted butter. We made that cookie powder. We had crushed it into the mixture. Then we added the butter. We made the shells using cupcake liners and cupcake tray. Okay. Apart from that, what else we did was we made the chocolate. We melted the dark chocolate and we made another type of shells as well. Shells using chart baskets. So this is the easiest recipe. Another recipe with the cookie dough that I just showed you, you can bake this or you can completely make it no bake cookie tarts as well, right? For making those particular shapes, you can use big cupcake tray like this, or you can use this particular so you can also use this particular tart molds as well. Okay, so they are also easily available in the market. Now another thing that we did over here is we had made this kesar ka pani. Okay, see, you can see this is looking, it has become yellow now. Now into that I'm going to add lot of almond flakes. Okay, so almond flakes you can make at home, but you have to be really precise when you are making that at home. Otherwise you can just get it readily from Amazon or any local shop. What we need to do is take proper shape, right? This is going to act as the wick for your diya. So you have to soak these particular things inside the saffron water. Okay, soak them very well. And again, do this in advance. You can keep your almonds soaked in it at least for 1 to 2 hours before you use it inside your shells. Okay, now this is what I have done. Another thing that I just told them is instead of saffron water, you can also use haldi ka pani. Okay, so like this you can do. So what will happen is that your almond is going to get that natural yellow color and it will look absolutely amazing on your shells. Now the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to melt white chocolate which will act as a ghee for our edible diya, right? So for this I have taken white chocolate over here. In that white chocolate I'm going to add just a bit of milk. Just 2 spoons of milk, nothing else I'm going to add, and I'm going to melt it together. Again, using the double boiler method, I kept my hand directly on this. Can't able to see the tray. Can you move it in the front? So which tray? I'm trying to. Okay, so Ashia Khan, I just mentioned the recipe one more time. Are you still confused? If you are, then I will repeat it again. Can we use Oreo? So yes, I answered that. Making walnut. Okay, Kanika is making walnut banana jaggery cake. Lovely. Tiara and friends, hi. Can we get the video later in YouTube? Yeah. So Tasneem, seeing you after a very long time. How are you doing? So yes, the video is going to be available forever on YouTube. Okay. Can we use many biscuits with strawberry jam? Sorry, can we use Mari biscuit? Are you saying that you want to use Mari biscuits? You can use that strawberry jam. Yes, that is going to taste amazing. You are from Pune? No, Sushim. No, I am from Mumbai. Diwali is victory of good over evil. Yes, that is absolutely right. Can we add salted butter? Yes, Nupur, you can add salted butter as well. You can definitely do that. Okay, now this something very bad has happened, but anyways, so I'm just going to keep it away. Get another glass bowl. In the meantime, I will take your queries. Is it white compound? Yes, it is white compound. Will it taste fine if we soak it? Yes. See, you are not going to. In fact, it is very, very healthy. This particular thing is very healthy, and it is just going to give that color to your what is called. It is just going to give that color to your almonds. Nothing else it is going to give you. And haldi, you ate it. I mean, it is very antiseptic. It is very this as well. So nothing to worry about it. I am preparing black forest cake. Lovely. Link, please. So link to what? Is this white compound? Yes, it is. Tiara and friends. Okay. Hi, Sonali. This is my pet's channel. Lovely. So I'm from Hubli. Would like to know if you can arrange a live cake class. Okay. So I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. Soft spoken. So thank you so much for that. Yeah. So see, my glass actually broke over here because of lot of heat. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt it in my microwave. Okay, so just like how we did, just like how we melted our normal dark chocolate, the same thing we are going to do it with this as well. Again, now this chocolate is very less, so just add little bit of milk in it. 20 seconds and get it. Just 20 seconds and get it, okay? Because the chocolate is less. Link for your recipe. So the link, so I'll update the description. I took 2 packets of Bourbon cookies. I added 1 tablespoon of butter, salted butter or unsalted butter. Anything is fine. You can take that. Put everything together so you get a dough. Now that dough goes inside cupcake liners like this. And then I froze it for up to 30 minutes. Okay, so that is what I did. Another thing that I did was I melted my dark chocolate. And after melting my dark chocolate, I used this chart basket. I coated this chart baskets using the using the dark chocolate. After that, we have refrigerated that for 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to assemble the diyas, right? So let us just keep it aside because we don't need it anymore. Hi Renu. These wafer cups, meaning these baskets, you get it easily. Get the shells as well. The shells must be ready, so you can get that. Where can we get those wafer cup molds? Which ones? These ones. So these I bought from Amazon, and these I bought from the local shop. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Sunita ji. Wafer cups. These are also local shop. Okay. Now, see, after refrigeration, that diyas are looking so good. Everything is set very, very well. And these cups are also looking wonderful. Okay, so I'll actually show you the ones which we had made during the session. But before that, let me just melt the chocolate for all of you. मैम मुझे इस टाइम क्लास अटेंड करने का टाइम नहीं होता प्लीज और किसी so Renu, this class is going to be available for you, okay, forever, so don't worry about that. Okay. Any other queries? आज आप क्या बना रही हो? आज मैं एडिबल दियास बना रही हूँ, ठीक है? Sindhu, please come here one more time. I need more chocolate. I need more chocolate. I need more chocolate. Okay. So, anyways, while this is getting done, and get the cake as well from the refrigerator. Wafer cups link. So if I get the link of wafer cups on Amazon, I will definitely update the description with the link. Okay. Can we watch the recording? Yes, yes, you can watch the recording of this as well. Any other question that I have missed before, guys? I hope you have got the entire recipe very, very well. Okay, hi Anita. Okay, now let me just open this. So after refrigeration, sorry, after freezing it, see how wonderful it looks, right? It has got that beautiful grooves because of the cupcake liner. So it looks amazing, really amazing. Now in this, you can put melted chocolate, but if you can add just a bit of milk to your melted white chocolate, it becomes very, very smooth. Okay, and you can test the crunchy cookie dough along with that particular white chocolate ghee. Okay, Sonali, so not a problem. The video is going to be available for you. Can we have a session on different types of chocolate making? Your classes are truly interesting. So, Sumita, thank you so much. We would plan a live session on that as well. You are very good and clear. So, thank you, Mabel. I'm excited to see Diyas from. Yeah, so I'll just do that. Class is very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now see what happened. The glass actually broke, and my all chocolate is there inside. So anyways, we will try to do with whatever chocolate we are having over here. Yeah. When we put milk to that particular white chocolate, what happens is that it makes a smooth sauce like a structure, and then you can just pour it on top of the shell. So that is how it looks. Okay. So let me just see if she is getting the chocolate or not. I will just, or otherwise I'll just use this particular thing. Now, after soaking these almonds, you just have to take it away, take it out. And these are the ones which we had okay, so these are the ones which we had actually Sindhu. So there is cake as well in the refrigerator. So these are the ones which we made live during the session. Okay. See how they are coming out very, very nicely. And the cover will come off easily, and you can see beautiful texture on the sides of your diyas, right? So just place them on the butter paper. And what else I was saying? Okay. So this is another thing that I wanted to tell you. Once the almond gets that beautiful yellow color, you don't have to put it inside the water at all. You can just place it. Otherwise, when you want to actually use it inside your cavities, they are not going to stay properly. Okay. So just remove all the almond flakes from the yellow water. Even this thing, you can do it previously, like you can do it at least a day in advance so that almonds get beautiful yellow color on it. Some people will tell you to use a yellow chocolate, or some people will ask you to use yellow color as well. But here we have tried to use all the natural products that are available already in our kitchen, and we are trying to make this diya. Okay. Now, okay, so this one is melted properly and it is looking so good. See, this is the consistency that we want. Okay, flowy consistency for our chocolate. And when it is slightly warm, that time only you have to add it inside your shell. Okay. So this is the consistency that we want. Now, what do we have to do is, you can use any cake. Okay, you can use any sponge cake. Like I said, now these are different types of variations that you can use for your diya. So here I'm using cake, normal vanilla pound cake. I have already made a video on this, and you can check out the bakery style pound cake recipe that is already available on my channel. So you can make that. The taste is so good. It is very, very buttery as well. And again, it just melts in your mouth. So you can use that particular cake recipe, use the cake and put it inside the shell. So the basket ones, we are going to make layers of cake, white chocolate sauce, and we are also going to use some Boondi. Okay. So just press them nicely. So along with this, you are giving too many flavors for your kids or for your loved ones to eat. So it is a crunchy wafer. Then it has a chocolate flavor as well. It has soft cake. On top of that, you can add some bundi. But whatever you are putting, you just have to press it nicely. So when you cut it, you can actually see different layers of the products that you have put inside. Okay. So cake went inside. After that, I have put in some bundi. I'll put some more. So we are just trying to make it very, very festive as well. Or we are giving that desi touch to our diyas. Apart from bundis, whatever other mithais you are having at your house, you can use any of that. Okay, pure ghee based mithais, you can definitely use it in this. Now the chocolate that is melted along with milk, which has that flowy consistency, that will go and sit inside my cavities. So this is the ghee for your diya. Okay. You can add color into this as well, but like I said, ghee is generally slightly yellow in color. If it is a cow ghee, if it is a buffalo ghee, then it has this color as well, right? So you actually don't have to add any color into this. And the last thing, last or the final touch that we are going to give to our diyas is using the almonds. Okay, so that's your diya. See how cute it looks. Okay, now again, refrigerate that for another 15 to 20 minutes and then only take everything out. Okay, so I'm going to keep one over here for this as well. The AC is on, so my chocolate sauce is, it is becoming thicker faster, or it is setting faster. Otherwise, you will see that it is in flowy consistency and it will all just settle by itself. You don't have to use fingers or anything while making these diyas. So this is also done. I'll take another almond flake. The bigger one. And again place it inside. Okay. So this is what you, now to give it all the more extra touch, what you can do is the Kesar strands that you had soaked. Use those Kesar strands, and so you can be as creative as possible. Okay. I'm just using that Kesar strand on my almond. And now have a look at this. Okay, so the flame always has that slight yellow and orange color in it. So we have used all the natural products and we have tried to achieve the same thing. Yeah, so for the other one as well, you can use smaller Kesar strand. And you can do this. Okay, so I hope you have loved this recipe. Now, you have to store this again into the refrigerator and then only you can cut it and see it how well it is looking. So, is this thing clear to all of you? Yes. I'll quickly cut the layers and I will show it to you how it is looking, or I can just bite it. Yeah, so are we clear about this? Love the simple recipe. Refrigerator. Knife. Knife. Ma'am, I'm from Kashmir. You are really, oh, hi. Lots of love to you. Atira. Atira, we have used Kesar, which is from Kashmir. Awesome. We would love to watch. Okay, so do let me know what other recipe that you want to see. Okay, now in November also we are planning couple of live sessions, but I want to hear from you what all you want to see. Simple recipes. I'll just try to see any recipe when you try to do it step by step, or when you break it into small pieces, it actually becomes very, very simple. Yeah. And please do involve your kids in this. They are just going to love this recipe. Have a look at this. So at the base is cookie, and then inside it is the white chocolate sauce, which is set very well. So it is soft in taste. If you just melt your chocolate and if you just pour it inside this, look wise it will look good, but taste wise it is going to set very hard inside your refrigerator because it is chocolate, right? But when you put milk You can use cream as well, but today we have used milk because we wanted to keep it very very simple. और हमें वो सारी चीजें यूज करनी थी कि जो हमारे घर में ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है. Yes. So using the stuff that you have at your home, you can create wonderful recipes. Now this is also set very well. So this is previously I had made just to show you how it looks. So it has the chocolate layer, it has the crunchy wafer, it has middle layer of, then it has little bit of cake, it has a bit more layer of bundi, and then there is white chocolate. Okay, and of course on top you are having the wick as well. If you want to see lot of colors, you can use different colorful mithais. So like I have used bundi, it is giving me that beautiful yellow color inside, but this particular layer was still very less, right? If you want to see more of that, you use more of bundi inside. Awesome. Yes. So that's it. So thank you so much, guys. This is what it is. Do you want me to repeat the recipe, or do you have any other queries related to this session? How is it? Can you please conduct live session for cupcake? Okay. It's too attractive and looking delicious, right? It tastes so good. It tastes very, very good. So yesterday I had couple of my students, so they had come from abroad. They came here to meet us, and they all had, so I had made this in bulk, and they just loved the recipe. Okay, they started asking me if we can purchase it. So I said, no, I have just done it for, something special for this Diwali. For how many hours we need to refrigerate? So this thing you need to refrigerate. So after you put your white chocolate sauce in it, you have to refrigerate that for at least 2 to 3 hours for the chocolate to set very, very well. Okay, so this is what you can do. This actually doesn't need a lot of refrigerations because the layers that if you see, they will set very well. In case of this, since it is a cookie and since it is a butter, we need to refrigerate that for at least 2 to 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours max. Otherwise, this particular thing, even in half an hour, you can just take it out of your refrigerator. Okay, it's perfect. Please repeat the recipe. Okay, fine. So what we did was, first of all, for the ghee, I'll tell you what we did. So for the ghee, we melted our white chocolate and just a bit of milk together so as to create a white chocolate sauce. Okay, we had kept it aside. Now since the AC is on, my chocolate was setting very, very fast, but otherwise it should have that flowy consistency. Okay, so that was the ghee for your diya. This particular diya, how we made it is by using these shells. We melted our dark chocolate, we put the shells in that dark chocolate, we refrigerated that for at least 10 to 15 minutes into the refrigerator. After that, we took it out, we put vanilla sponge into this cavity. So the first layer was of the cake. After that, we put bundi. Bundi or any mithai of your choice, you can put it. The more colorful layer you want to see, you can put those layers. After that, we had put the white chocolate sauce, which acted as a ghee on top of this. For making the wick of edible diya, we had used the almonds which are soaked in saffron, or you can use the almonds soaked in your haldi as well. So haldi ones will give you more and more beautiful yellow color, right? So this we did. After that, what we did was we took cookies. So Bourbon cookies, we had taken 2 packets of Bourbon cookies, 1 tablespoon of soft butter or the butter which is at room temperature. We mixed everything together. We made a dough, and then we refrigerated that dough by making these kind of shells into the freezer for at least 30 minutes. Okay, you can bake this for 5 to 7 minutes as well. The shells like these which are ready, you can bake this for 5 to 7 minutes. Again, that is going to have another flavorful taste as compared to the frozen ones. So you can make this a baked recipe, or you can also make it a non-baked recipe as well. So 2 things are over. Inside this, we did not really add anything. We just added the white chocolate sauce, and then we added the wick on top of that almond. Yes. Awesome. Thanks for sharing these easy but attractive diyas for Diwali. Awesome, right? I want to see you guys making beautiful diyas for your family and for your loved ones. Awesome. Now let us do the quiz. Yeah. Just 1 minute. Okay, so I'm just putting the link in the chat box, okay? So guys, please participate. Did you powder the cookies? Yeah, Manjula, we powdered the cookies, okay, into the mixer. This is Rani, very beautiful diyas. I love the way you, hey, thank you so much, Reshma. So before consuming diya cake should be, yes, it should be refrigerated. See, these you can keep it out. Good question, Asha, there. You can, okay guys, so everybody who is taking the quiz, you guys have to come back here, okay? And everybody who is going to score 80 to 100 points, we are going to select everybody for doing the draw for the lucky winners. Yes. Okay. So, Asha, so very good question. What I was saying is these particular things you can still put it at room temperature and you can eat it. But these ones, no, if it is not baked, if the shells are not baked, you cannot put it at room temperature. You have to refrigerate that, and before serving, you have to take it out at room temperature for just half an hour or so, and then you can serve this. Okay, if you have baked it, then you can definitely put it at room temperature as well. Baking for 5 minutes and temperature. So Vinita, if you are baking it, bake at low temperature, 150 degrees Celsius for 5 to 7 minutes, not more than that. Something new on this Diwali, yeah? See, your guests are just going to love it. I'm telling you, my guests just loved it. So do try this recipe. Will the crunchiness of the shell remain? Yes. So Mabel, that was the reason. See, when you just keep it at room temperature, it becomes soggy, right? It becomes soft. So that is the reason we are covering it entirely in the chocolate. So chocolate is going to act as a barrier, and it is not going to let the wafer sheets or wafer cups attract a lot of moisture from the air, and that is how this is not going to become soggy. Okay, so dipping this entirely into the chocolate is very, very important. Okay, kindly make a recipe of cupcakes. Okay, I'll do that. Share this link in WhatsApp. Share this link as in video link. I'll do that. I'll definitely send it. Beautiful diyas and informative session. So thank you so much, Dhiren. Edible diyas. Well, thank you, Farida. Not able to attend the live session, but you are explaining. So why, anyways, Vinita, the session will be available for all of you, even after it ends. So you can please watch and please do make edible diyas for your loved ones. Confused by the first and the second recipe, as in between I went to attend the guest. Okay, so Sandhya Shukla, okay, what like these are Bourbon cookies. Bourbon cookies which were put it into the mixer. We made a powder and then we added soft butter into that. So we made a dough. Using that dough, we created cavities like this. Now this particular thing went inside the freezer for at least 30 minutes. And that's how we got these particular diyas. Okay. The second recipe, for the second recipe, I had used these chart baskets. I had dipped it inside the chocolate. And then inside that I had made layers, layer of a cake, layer of a Boondi, layer of the edible ghee that we made, which was made just by melting white chocolate and milk together. That's it. Okay, so the recipe is as simple as that. If you are still confused, you can watch the entire live session and you will come to know. It was really super session. Thank you so much, Karuna. We'll check the recorded video. Yes, yes. Nice recipe you shared. Thank you, Vinu. Which company induction? Okay, so Vijaya, what I'm using is the Prestige one. Okay. If you, it says P6.1 version 3. So I don't know that, but if you want, I'll give you the link of that as well. I have been using it since last 2-3 years. More than that, actually. It works well. Awesome. Okay, so let us see the winners. Have you guys participated, everybody? Oh, nobody got 100 yet. Why? The questions were so easy. Okay, someone just got 90. Lovely. Okay, another 5-10 minutes and then we will do. But in the recipe was simple, right? You can follow it very easily. Yes. We have not used any fancy ingredients. Okay, just chocolate. Maybe you have to buy. Otherwise, saffron, mithais, so you will definitely have at home because it is a Diwali time. Diyas look superb and your way of. Thank you so much, Mabel. Thank you for clearing the query as well. Okay, Mansi says submitted the quiz. Beautiful session. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is the quiz? So Farida, here it is. So I have just pasted it in the chat box. Okay. So this is for everybody who has joined just now or after I shared the quiz. So this is the quiz that you have to take. We will announce the winner immediately in this live session only. Awesome. Yeah, I want all of you to try this recipe and please involve your kids in making this. They will give you awesome ideas. Trust me. So if I have to involve my kid in this, he will ask me to put gulab jamun. He loves gulab jamun. He loves kaju katli. He loves Nutella as well. So I made Nutella last week. He will take that to his school. He will take all of these things to his school. Yeah. So vanilla cake is something different. Yeah. Vanilla cake, the entire taste of that Diya, the entire taste of this particular thing, it is very exotic. Okay, it has crunchy wafer, it has chocolate, it has cake, it has that desi flavor of Boondi, and it has that white chocolate sauce with milk. So the entire, it is very flavorful. And again, this one has altogether a completely different flavor. So it tastes like cookie as well. Plus you have some cream in between. So both the tests are very different. Which company? Achha, so I just answered this, right? Vijay, so I just answered this now. I'm using Prestige induction. Some power saver technology it has mentioned. Okay. So should we announce the winners? I hope everybody has participated. Okay, awesome. So we have so many people who have participated. Let us see. Okay, so just announcing the winners. Okay, I hope your my son saw the entire live session. He's also excited. Yeah. And I really want to hear that feedback from you. How the recipe turned out for you when you try this recipe at home. Okay, so do comment below the video even after the session is over. I want to really know the feedback, how the recipe turned out to be for all of you. Okay, so let me just see how many people. Awesome. So we have We have 2 people who have got 100 as well. Awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so I'm just announcing I'm taking everybody's name. So everybody who has scored 80 and above are these people. I'm sharing my screen as well. So till Savita, we have this. Yeah, anybody else who is submitting their scores? So everybody who has got 80 and above is so let's select 2 winners, okay? And so Kartika Chandran 696@gmail.com. Heartiest congratulations. You are getting the Amazon voucher, dear. My team will contact you for the same. Let's select the another winner. Angne Vandana@gmail.com. So heartiest congratulations and thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you so much for participating, everybody, in the live session. Okay. So I hope you guys have loved the session. We will meet you one more time. Thank you so much for giving your time for this particular recipe. It is a Sunday, it is a Diwali time. We did this live session in the middle of the festival, but still you guys are here. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Happy Diwali to all of you, to your family as well. Have a happy, healthy and safe Diwali. Keep making these diyas, keep making simple recipes at home, and also involve your kids. Enjoy the festival time together with your family. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Take care. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I missed. I missed few queries. I'm so sorry. Wait, let me answer that. Also, you soak the almond only in saffron water, not in haldi today. So I had soaked it in haldi before the session itself, because I wanted to show you the actual color. The saffron ones, they have not got that color. But today what I did was I soaked, during the live session, I had soaked it in saffron water. But in a very short period of time, they are not going to change the color immediately. But the haldi ones, which we had did it before the session, they have got a wonderful yellow color, right? So वो था. आप बहुत अच्छे तरीके से, आलिया, थैंक यू सो मच. आगे बहुत अच्छा मौका मिलेगा कुछ बनाने के लिए. Thank you, Alia. Thank you so much. Can we lit diyas? We can lit diyas, okay? So there is a trick how you can lit these diyas. You can roast the nuts, and once the nuts start leaving some oil, you can lit that. Or you can use the wick. You can just roll that quickly inside the inside ghee, and you can put it on top. So that way also you can lit diyas. Do you have offline classes? So offline classes I'm not doing right now, but online classes, I have many online classes. In fact, for this Diwali, we are giving special offer on 2 of our online classes. So I'll post the link of that in the description below. So we are having a special discount for everybody. So we will let you know the code as well. It is very apt for Diwali. In fact, it will prepare you for Christmas. So we are having that special discount on healthy baking, and we have the another discount on our Christmas classes as well. Okay, Basri says wait please. Okay. Is it a must try recipe? It is a must try recipe for kids. Yeah, they will really enjoy. Yes, absolutely right, Lakshmi. Brilliant idea of using ready wafer cups for super. Yes, yes, absolutely yes. So, yeah, just see whatever stuff you have at home and you can be very, very creative with that. Didn't find any questions. So, Atira, the link for the quiz I had posted in the chat box itself. I got only 70. That's okay, not a problem. We will keep doing these quizzes more and more. Okay. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. What should be the answer to the question number 9? Can we lit? So I just answered that, right? You can lit diyas by, if you want to do it the edible way, you can roast your nuts, make them crunchy. So see, when nuts you start roasting, remember last live session also we did this. So when you start roasting your nuts, they will start leaving the oil and then you can lit those nuts. Otherwise, you can use a simple wick. You can place it on top of this. Because the wick is soaked in ghee, it is safe to use on top of this. And then you can melt it for a while. Thank you for making us learn yummy recipe this colorful. Thank you so much. Lifetime of diyas. Okay, so you are asking about the how long the shelf life of this. So this particular thing, it will stay good for up to 7 to 10 days in your refrigerator. This has to be refrigerated all the time, the biscuit ones. Again, if you want to increase the shelf life all the more, you can, instead of milk that we used inside while making the chocolate sauce, you can replace that with just a bit of cream. Maybe 1 spoon of milk, cream, fresh cream, cooking cream that you get it in the market, you can use that. Otherwise, milk is just fine. But milk, the milk product should be consumed within 24 hours or at least 48 hours. So if you want to store this thing for a longer period of time, you have to replace milk with something else. Otherwise, this will stay good for definitely 7 to 10 days. Yeah, you have to always cover it. So after these are ready, you have to keep it in an airtight container, good quality airtight container, or you get this packaging wise, you get these cupcake boxes, right? Small cavity cupcake boxes. So you can store that and you can give it as a gift to your loved ones. So that is also, you can do it. Shelf life of this is, again, if you are using mithai, if you see mithai box, it is written कि आपको वो 8 घंटे में या 24 घंटे में आपको खत्म करना है, right? In 8 to 24 hours you have to finish it. So what you do is, if you are using mithai, the shelf life will go for a toss. If you are using pound cake or the bakery style sponge cake that I'm asking you to use inside, nothing will happen. Even this will stay good for up to 7 to 10 days, but then refrigerate it. Don't keep it in the room temperature. In case of mithais, this has 2 days shelf life. Again, that has to be refrigerated. Any other query that I have missed? Thanks, मुझे अपने live class में मेरा नाम शामिल कर. Thank you, Alia. Acha, okay, you left in between, not a problem. So you will get the entire session together. You can watch it. Whatever you have missed out, you can definitely watch that. So no more queries. Are we having any queries? Oh, Ashia, you had all the stuff at your home or what? She's saying, I tried the recipe. It has come out wonderful. So that's amazing, Ashia. Thank you so much, Ashia. Unfortunately, on this, I cannot see your picture of your edible diya. Otherwise, I would have asked you to just paste it over here. But thank you so much. Some people, we will do one bake along, okay? So you guys can tell me that as well. We will do one bake along where I am trying the recipe. I have given you the ingredients and the recipe beforehand. So you are also doing it along with me. Should we do that? I had Oreo biscuits. Lovely. So you refrigerated and everything. Amazing. Awesome. That is too fast, Ashia. Lovely. Any other queries? Okay, and do let me know which recipe should we try for our next live session. And should we do bake along or not? So, and for bake along, which recipe should we do? So you can just comment below the video. Even after you are watching this session, after the live session has ended, do let me know in the comment box so that, we can plan accordingly. What simple recipe we can do for our bake along, we will try to do that. For kids specific recipe, if you want me to do, we can do that as well. Awesome. Super amazing. Bake along session, yes, we will do then. Bake along session is on. So I see that cupcakes for bake along. Okay, awesome. Mithai recipe, Ashmika here. You want me to do mithai recipe? Okay, then we should have done that for Diwali, right? But we'll do some mithai recipe as well. Ice cream cake. Okay, ice cream cake. Maybe we can try. Cupcakes we can definitely try. I'm looking forward to, because Children's Day is also coming up. I want to do something related to kids. This video will be available. Yeah, this video will be available afterwards as well. Teach some. What is GFCF? GFCF cookies or cakes? What is GFCF cookies? Can we make this without wafer basket? What are the options if we decide to make it suddenly and we don't have wafer baskets? So then you can use this recipe, cookie wala recipe. And if you want to make a big, big kind of diya, then you can use these ones. So just use these molds, aluminum tart molds that you get it in the market. And biscuit everybody has at home, right? If you do not have Bourbon biscuits, you can use Marie biscuits. You can use Parle-G biscuits. You can put some cocoa powder in that, and then you can get that brown color. So last minute recipe also, you can try this last minute recipe. And the preparation, the recipe actually gets done in less than 10 to 15 minutes, because the ingredients are, most of them are easily available in your kitchen, right? Only the thing that is not available is mithai. During festivals, we will have mithais at home. So you can use that, otherwise you can completely skip it. So Uma Devi, so I'm not getting what is GFCF cookies. So you can let me know the full form of that. Thanks for teaching. So Husaina, thank you so much. And do like this video, share it with your family and friends, right? Everybody's kids are at home and they are looking forward to involving and engaging their kids in something or the other. So please do share this video with your loved ones, and let them also make something edible this Diwali, and let them engage their kids as well by using these simple recipes. Yes, and do like it. Do comment below the video. Let me know how your recipes are turning out. What all other recipes we can do for you. If you have any queries, even after the session gets over, please do post your comments below. I reply to each and every comment. So do post your comments below the video, and I'll be more than happy to help you. And please do subscribe to my channel in case if you have not subscribed. I would be very, very happy for that as well. Gluten free and what is it? Sesame free. Okay. Kids who are intolerant to gluten like maida and whole. Okay, fine. I'll try to do that as well. Hi, Ramanji. Not a problem, Ramanji. You can watch this session again. Okay, it is going to be available on my YouTube channel. Healthy cake so that diabetes patient can have it. So for healthy cake, for ice cream cakes, and for Christmas, so we have special classes. So these are pre-recorded classes, but a lot of my students who have already done these classes are getting amazing results with these recipes. In fact, they have already started selling their products because the recipes are so simple. All of them are my business recipes, so they work like magic. You don't have to worry about anything. These are self-paced courses, so you can do it whenever you want. And for this Diwali, we are actually having special offer on these courses as well. So I'm just going to paste the link of these 2-3 classes for which we are offering the discount in the description of the window. But very, very simple recipes. We are definitely going to do it on our YouTube channel as well. Please do some session on snacks. Okay, so snacks, namkeen, right? Something savory, we will do that. We will definitely do that. So nice. Recipe for kids, we will do that. Recipe for kids is coming up for sure. Sindhu? So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love your class. Shri, thank you so much everybody for your lovely comments. It keeps me motivated and it actually inspires me to create more such simple and easy content for all of you. So keep sharing your love like this and I will come up with more interesting, more easiest form of the recipes for all of you so that you can make wonderful recipes for your loved ones. So again, happy Diwali to all of you. Thank you so much for joining this session in the middle of the festival. Keep smiling, keep baking, keep making amazing recipes for your loved ones. Do enjoy your kids in the process and be happy. Thank you so much. I'll see you again very, very soon in another exciting live session. Thank you so much.